Thanks very much, Tina. The HeartLand Tour has officially wrapped up for the year after crisscrossing Nova Scotia over 6 days to spread a message about heart-healthy living throughout the province. This is a public awareness campaign that uses the bicycle as a vehicle to draw attention to the need to reduce the risk factors for heart attack and stroke in our region. The tour has been happening since 2007 with teams of bikers holding community events throughout the province. And this morning we're finding out how things went with the leader of the HeartLand Tour. He's cardiologist Nick Giacomantonio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
So the tour is wrapped up. It wrapped up on Saturday. How did it go?
Well, very well. We had this year, I think, about 30% increase over last year with people that showed up. It's growing. It's starting to take its own form. Each of the communities growing tremendously and expanding what we do. Not just cycling, but there was some walks and runs, and we had families involved this year. It was a great time.
Yeah, and the whole idea is just to get people active, right? Get people off their proverbial rear ends and get moving. You had something new this year called the Heroes program. Tell me about that.
So that was the idea was to encourage families to get involved and set goals, families that need to set goals, or individuals. And they applied. Over the winter months, they had a physical activity mentor and a nutrition mentor, and they set their goals through those mentors and celebrated their goals in the spring. Each person that celebrated the goal got a free bicycle. We had, it was fantastic. We had a Rankin family in Cape Breton, go figure. And we had an Irwin family in Antigonish who had a disabled child, which was fantastic. We got them a adaptive bike for them.
Very cool.
And we had a family, we had Patricia in Halifax, and we had a family in Yarmouth, which was fantastic.
Yeah, and I was reading online, Patricia said she went from couch to 5K in a month or something.
That's right,
that's right.
Yeah. And which is you couldn't write that better. That's the whole idea.
So that is the whole idea. And this is also an opportunity, I mean, this is also kind of involving a lot of people in the medical profession, such as yourself, like cardiologists. And this has been an opportunity to study kind of the human body. Tell me a bit about a study that was done last year during the tour and is going to be published this year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're very fortunate, and part of it is it's public health, right? So population health, and we looked at the risk factors for developing atrial fibrillation. So our province raises the flag too high for cardiovascular disease and cancer, and physical activity changes that risk. So there was a study that we did that looked at people who were doing things like the HeartLand Tour, cycling, being active, versus the general population, which was actually just people coming into a pharmacy. So the general population versus the HeartLand Tour. And if you're doing activities like the HeartLand Tour, your chance of developing atrial fibrillation, a very common and unfortunate rhythm disorder that leads to stroke, your chances of developing that is cut in half by doing activity.
In half?
In half.
Wow, that's quite significant.
So it's kind of neat. That'll be published this year. We're being presented at the Canadian Cardiovascular Conference in Montreal, and it actually won. Anik Huda was the guy that did it, the medical student, and he won a prize at the national competition.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Cool. So it really is all about
lots of opportunity.
Public health, exactly, and it shows that it makes a difference. Next year, you on board?
Oh, absolutely. Good to go. Getting ready. I already had our meeting yesterday to decide what was good, what was bad, what needs to change. You know.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good.
Yeah. So you're already geared up for 2014.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, geared up to be active all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's true. It shouldn't stop. That's right. It shouldn't stop. Well, thank you so much for coming in to help us wrap up the HeartLand Tour. And you can go online to find out about heartlandtour.ca. That's the place to go online for more information. And again, fitness doesn't stop. So just because the HeartLand Tour is wrapped up doesn't mean you should stop.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Don't forget, you can connect with us anytime. Thanks, Nick. We're on Twitter at CTV More.